We've seen... Okay, I watched this one. Okay.
Begin.
Na 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 na.
Mistress of the storm, the primal powers have risen to set you free.
Get shit on, pussy!
The elements sing. They herald a new age for this world.
Goddamn grim totems.
Have you found my kin?
We know where they are imprisoned, Storm Eater.
Soon, their bonds will be broken. Ah, and what is this? The brood of Neltharion. I felt his demise reverberate through the earth, and reveled in it. Perhaps you wish to share his fate.
I had wished to become what he was meant to be. What he should have been.
You do not fathom what dragonkind was meant to be. But you will. Go. Tell them we will scour this world of the Titan's stain. Let the storm be the harbinger of our return.
Is this in Karazhan? Oh, Caligos, what the fuck? Okay, so I haven't seen this. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything from this point on, so this is all new to me going forward. Calic and Khadgar, huh?
I did not expect to see you again so soon, my friend. After you'd answered the call of the Isles.
He's reading a book that's shining light out of it.
Something has happened, Khadgar. Something terrible.
Calicos, tell me.
It all happened so quickly. And Rathian, young as he is, bravely or perhaps foolishly tried to stop it.
Calicos, yeah,
It was too late.
CC's not working too well.
The Tempest had already been...
Young Rathan. Yeah, I know.
She let me live with a message. They are coming to cleanse the world of the Titan's stain. Alexstrasza, who is she? What is she?
She is Razagath, youngest of the primal incarnates.
Incarnate?
4 dangerous adherents of the elemental forces. At the dawn of the aspects, our flights embraced the Titan's gifts. They did not.
The war that followed
So they got put in prison, just like everyone else that goes against them. Okay.
was unimaginable.
When you think about it, they put the demons in prison, they put the elementals in prison, they put the old gods in prison, they put Sargeras in prison, they put the incarnates in prison. Is there anyone else? Is there anything? Oh, maybe Azeroth. Everything is a prison. I mean, order, look, this is what they're trying to get you to realize now. Order equals control. Order equals control. Like, that's how the Titans see it. Like, orderly means that they're controlling it. And as soon as it's not controlled, it's chaos. So the Titans are no.
And it took all of our strength combined to banish them.
If they were so dangerous, why were they not destroyed?
But the Titans are the good guys. Well, I gotta hear this again.
And it took all of our strength combined to banish them.
If they were so dangerous, why
God, Alexstrasza is so hot.
were they not destroyed?
I hadn't the heart to do it.
Yeah. Yo, you stupid bitch. Oh, this fucking bitch. The life binder. The literal microcosm of fucking A&R. I decided not to kill them because I didn't have the heart. I just put them in eternal prison instead. Dude! What?
We were once as clutchmates.
Time, it seems, has not quelled their fury.
She is kind of badass.
And look at us. Should she free her kin now,
Yeah, they're glow
we
ups.
haven't the strength to stop them. And if Iridicron's hunger...
Yeah, we also stole thousands of their eggs. Remember how Alexstrasza cried like a little bitch in Cataclysm because Deathwing did something so incomprehensible when he stole their eggs and all that stuff? Payback's a bitch, isn't it?
is unleashed.
Then we have no choice.
Isn't Farak our cousin?
We are
Yes,
to be
I believe so.
protectors once more. The aspects of
Something
our
like that.
Dragonflights
Badass or fat ass?
must be made anew.
So new aspects, huh?
Our queen is determined, Khadgar. But we've only just begun to find who we are again. And I fear that without help, we may never get the chance to see our future secured.
Then it seems the mortal races too must answer the call and face the storms ahead.
Khadgar's pretty cool. I like Khadgar. By the way, last time we genuinely saw Khadgar, I'm pretty sure it was after the sword impacted the planet. And he said he was going to go consult with his former master on what he learned and learn more about it. I don't know if anything's happened since then, but that would imply that Khadgar, he's very present in Dragonflight. I don't think I remember him in the first two zones. But anyway, yeah. He was in Oribos towards the end of Shadowlands, was he? I wonder if he learned anything important about the sword or Medivh or anything from Medivh. I don't know.
Enough! We need not fight another war. There is still time to see reason. Time is precisely what you stole from me. Thousands of years rotting in that prison. I failed then to restore.
Remember how Illidan also got imprisoned by his brother and Crush? Well, his people in general. So it's also very fitting that Sargeras just got pulled to the seat of the Pantheon and locked to a fucking throne by his brother and his girlfriend. Oh, whoops. Whoops.
Restore peace between us.
Max, thanks.
Paid for that. Spare me your sense.
Sorry, I have to go back. Alexstrasza always wants to be sentimental when it benefits her, but not for other people.
Time is precisely what you stole from me. Thousands of years rotting in that
World of prisons, basically.
I failed then to restore peace between
Calyx in your top 3, Merrick? Okay. I think Calyx is a great character.
Spare me your
Those T-Rex arms.
You
it's hard to take her serious.
Titans edict upon us all.
You voice the Titans!
Gave us life.
Hold on! Shut up, Pyro! This is fucking important!
Prison. I failed then to restore peace between us. Too many paid for that. Spare me your sanctimony. You forced the Titans' edict upon us all.
You forced the Titans' edicts upon us all.
You betrayed the world that
The
gave
Titans needy.
You forced you centimony, you fork the Titans needy upon us all. You betrayed the world that gave us life.
when we dared resist. You cast us out.
She's getting all mad, bro. Like, what if this is like Thul talking to A&R? No, I cannot stop. I'm sorry, chat. I'll stop. But she's getting all mad, bro. She's fucking struck a nerve right there. She's also right. This planet gave us life, and here you are just trying to fucking take and control and do this fucking bullshit. It just reminds me of, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Betrayed the world that gave us life. And when we dared resist, you cast us out.
Yeah, when we dared to say no, fuck that, you treated us like we were fucking traitors. I wonder if that's something similar to what the Titan Pantheon did to Sargeras. I'm sorry!
Never again!
Peregrine falconing her. Oh, I thought she was gonna.
Your false reign must end!
Ah!
Rathian?
You are bold, Whelpling. But you are fighting on the wrong side. She never told you the suffering they inflicted upon us. The insult
Whoa.
of being
She has like bird feathers too. That's cool. What the fuck?
on the wrong side. She never told you the suffering they inflicted upon us. The insult of being forgotten. I want her to watch helplessly as everything she built comes crumbling down. Only then will she meet a fitting end.
Rathian.
I mean, Razageth is pretty cool, dude. Razageth's pretty cool.
You have my gratitude. Your aid was...
Kill her? Hello? No, Razageth doesn't kill her because she just said why. She wants her to suffer before she dies. She just said that.
unexpected, but appreciated.
It was an honor to stand with you, my queen. I trust your flight will now assist us in claiming the Obsidian Citadel from the Jarradin.
Of course we will. After we see to the safety of the...
Baratheon wants that scale? Yeah, well.
Surely they are secure now that Razageth has been driven away.
Oh, you do not know her as I do, young one. She is an unpredictable foe. For now, we must remain at the life pools and safeguard our future.
Our future? Or yours?
Oh!
The Obsidian Citadel was built to defend all of the Dragon Isles. You cannot abandon the legacy of my flight to the hands of our enemies.
I didn't know that they were doing this at all. I had no idea that there was this, like, disagreement between these two.
Defend all of the Dragon Isles. You cannot abandon the legacy of my flight to the hands of our enemies.
I would have expected you to care more for the protection of helpless eggs, Rathian.
Yo, that's dirty, you fucking bitch. Yo, that's fucked, you fucking bitch.
Stay then. Tend to what matters most to your foe, and I will save what matters most to mine.
Dude, I'm sorry, chat. When I look at these, I just cannot. If Alex Straza is in the picture and there's a guy with fire and metal in the picture as well, I literally cannot, like, I just see other characters.
And I will save what matters.
We have to mention right after that video she sends us to go help Rathian. What's up, Splash Sword? What's up, dude? 6 p.m. PST now. It got pushed back another hour. Wait, they delayed it another hour. Is that true? Great. Yes, more time to catch up. Let's go, baby. We got 43 more minutes to go. Sorry, what was that? What is this? Is this the Ruby life pools? What the fuck is this? That's the Oath Stone? Oh, is that the Oath Stone to become an aspect again? So we find out that the aspects became aspects by binding themselves to these Oath Stones, and then there's also a literal fucking Titan relic called Oathbinder that forcibly fucking makes things do stuff. I mean, okay, yeah, okay, they're making it pretty obvious at this point. There's no WoW patch, it was a lie. They're actually just deleting the game. So this whole theme, this whole expansion has been these primalists trying to reveal the fact that the dragons basically took the power of the Titans, took their orders, and then tried to exert their will on everyone else. And when they were like, nah, they got stuck in prison. So they're basically just trying to be like, yeah, the Titans and the dragons aren't that different, and you should start considering the people that you're working with. Cool.
Who are you?
Sibelian, heir of Neltharion.
Sibelius, a pizza place down the street.
You are?
Hold on. Okay.
Rathian, heir of Neltharion, and I've never heard of you.
Likewise.
I think I've seen this cutscene.
We'll discuss this later.
Young Rathian, I owe your help was invaluable in securing my rightful place on the Obsidian throne.
Oh, I believe you're mistaken. This throne, this legacy, is my birthright.
No. The mistake is yours. I was anointed caretaker of this flight by Neltharion himself. So let me be clear. When all is said and done, I will be the aspect of the Black Dragonflight.
Is that...
Wasn't Rathian kept away from the Ruby Pools as an egg by Neltharion? Yes, meaning that he's not affected by the Order Infusion. Shouldn't be. But then we do get we do go get a Titan artifact that apparently helps purge any corruption from the eggs. So I don't know.
That's so...
Said and done, I will be the aspect of the Black Dragonflight.
Is that so?
Halls of Infusion were made pretty much only for the Red Flight.
Dragon win.
I was expecting Malagos. Where is he? And who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Malagos. And you cannot possibly be...
Sindragosa? In a way.
What?
A simulacrum, created by her in order to preserve her memories and knowledge. It would seem a great deal of time has passed since she left.
Maybe I should stop watching this. Holy fuck, dude. I still have to do Azure Span and Thaldraszus. I think I'm just gonna watch this.
Yes.
I just want to watch.
And much has happened.
I sense
Did you start WoW with Classic?
an aspect.
It's a long story. Both you and Malagos are gone.
I see. And the rest
this
of our
is-
flight? Where are they?
Gone.
Tell me.
After Neltharion betrayed us, we were on the verge of extinction. We few who remain are scattered, aimless, and alone.
Yet you came here. That tells me that you still have hope for our kin. Child of my flight. Shall we work together to make that hope a reality?
Nothing would give me more pleasure.
I mean, I seriously doubt that. I bet Jaina can give some excellent arcane tips in sorcery and magic, and you probably would enjoy that. Okay, this is a hot take, chat, but I cannot stand Chromie. She's so fucking annoying, dude. I don't think she's charming at all. She's fucking annoying.
Nostormo, are you okay?
Eternus nearly succeeded. I thought I had more time.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
I thought I had time.
I thought I was strong enough to defeat her.
Yeah, she picked the form. Dragons picked their form.
Ah, Chronormu,
Chronormu.
you have done nothing wrong. You fought valiantly and well.
Leave my Disney character alone.
But Eternus is right. My fate is inevitable.
What do you mean?
Each day that passes, the future flows into the present, which blurs into the past. Soon, it will merge into one, and that is when I will become my darkest self, Murazond. And when that day comes to pass, I look to you to do what must be done.
Yes, Timeless One. I will do exactly what you need me to. I will find another way.
There is none.
Time encompasses all possibilities. You taught me that. I will search.
That's an interesting line. Time encompasses all possibilities.
Every timeline.
I mean, I understand via timelines, but that makes me, yeah, that makes me think of the light and void thing. Like all possibilities, like the void is all. So let me tell you guys something. The light and void are like two pieces of a puzzle that go together. Think of the light as it sees one endpoint. It sees a finite path, but it doesn't see how it gets there. Whereas the void is the opposite. The void sees all of the infinite possibilities, all the different paths that you can take, but it can't see the end point. It doesn't know what the result is. So the light and void go together to give you the truth. And this is illustrated in an audio drama with Locust Walker and Illyria. Illyria is swimming in the void with Locust Walker, and she panics, and she calls out to the light. And when the light and void meet within her, she doesn't see a vision of like some, prophecy of the light, this endpoint. She doesn't see a bunch of possibilities of the void. She sees something that's happening right then, right now, in real time, which I think is fascinating because it shows that when light and void met, Illyria was able to peer through time and space instantly. And like that just to me says that light and void are parts of time. They go together. That's what I think, dude. The endless possibilities of the void and the dogmatic truth of the light.
Every moment until
But for the record, I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. I don't know if time as a force can be split and manifested entropy as void and manifested stasis as light can be physically manifested things. I don't think that that's a natural occurrence. Like, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. Is then Aman'Thul not a light void titan? Oh my goodness. He's a time titan. Time. What you need to understand is the potential that light and void are time. That's what I'm trying to get you to consider. Not that Aman'Thul is a light and void titan. No, think the other way. Reverse your thinking. It's the other thing. Time rifts are going to blow your mind? I bet they will.
find a solution to save you.
Wait, the Pantheon image. Guys, yeah, I mean, I've tried to show people before. The Pantheon image, wow. I mean, look. Look. Aman'Thul literally is holding his hand out with a fucking... Look at his staff, bro. This motherfucker literally has a staff that on one end is light and on the other end is shadow. Like, are you shitting me? It has like white thunderbolt with gold lightning, and on the other end, purple fucking thunderbolt with blue, like blue thunderbolt with purple lightning. Like, are you shitting me, dude? Like, come on. Like, come on. By the way, look at these domination runes on Sargeras' armor. You guys like that shit? You guys like how Sargeras has literal domination runes from the fucking Shadowlands on his armor? Yeah, you like that one right there? Yeah, that's straight out of the Shadowlands. But it probably means nothing. Probably doesn't mean anything. It's probably irrelevant. He's probably doing everything just because he wanted to. I'm just saying, by the way. I'm just saying. It's probably irrelevant.
In all timelines, please know.
Dominated demons. Demons can be dominated.
Always have been.
True, true. Demons can be dominated and made to do things they don't want to do. Enslave demon is a spell that I know.
Every time.
Well, not in real life.
Every moment until I find a solution to save you.
Chronomo, in all timelines, please know. I am and always have been proud of you.
Aww. Are you the one who created the theory of the Primus being the guy who pulled the strings all this time? No. No, that's not me, bro. That ain't me.
It is done. We stopped her.
So this is after Razageth's defeat?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I saw it in the background in one shot, but I didn't fucking see. Oh, no, okay, yeah. Now Reddit's there. Reddit's on this too. I'm telling you guys. Give me the fucking Sargeras art, bro. Give me it. So, see that? What sword? That sword, okay? Sargeras is trying to break the prison. The prison that looks just like Razageth's prison. That is also in the logo. That is also in all of the fucking diagrams of Azeroth. So when Sargeras stuck his sword in the world, it was not simply trying to kill her. It's interrupting part of this prison. This is a multi-layered prison mechanism that we're looking at. And it's just like the one that they put Razageth in. It's stasis. It's just a fucking stasis prison. This is not good. Why does Sargeras want to break the prison? Because Azeroth is in it. Do you think Azeroth should be in prison? I don't. So I'm kind of at this point now where, like, you know, let it unfold. Let it break apart. Stasis, time, Aman'Thul. I mean, they put her in prison. And Sargeras is literally trying to free her. And we fucked it up. But that's okay, because I think that it's still going to work out for us. So that's fucking crazy that they just... Dude, it has the same runes as what's on the seat of the Pantheon. It's got the same runes on that one as what's on the fucking thing right here. Yeah. Do you think they were using domination magic on Argus? Do you think this right here is an imprison mechanism or something? Or like a domination mechanism? I mean, when they're all standing there doing their little thing where they're like siphoning him. Argus Rise cinematic. Like this one?
The seeds of the Pantheon.
Like, look at what they do. You see, I don't know about this. What is this? Like, what is this? Is this them attempting domination? What is this? I mean, I don't like the way it looks. Ordering him? Perhaps. I don't like it. It didn't work.
That which you have stolen will be your undoing. Rise, Argus. Rise, my broken world. Mortals, the time has come to fight for the fate of your world. You have done well, mortals.
It is time.
This fucking bitch. This fucking bitch. This guy is time. He knows it's time. Shut the fuck up.
We must gather our strength. Return home, children of Azeroth.
Illidan, we've done all we can.
Every choice, every sacrifice has led me to this moment. To face him once again.
You are not coming with us.
The hunter is nothing without the hunt. Did you not see this fate, Prophet?
Fate. Our survival was never in fate's hands.
I think this is easily the best like full CGI
Light
cinematic in the entire game. Like
storm.
for an in-game like pre-rendered cinematic, it is the best one. It's like nothing even comes close. Illidan will be back in The Last Titan. I agree. I agree with that. Illidan, I think he will come back again.
Brother, your crusade.
So are they ordering him here, chat, or are they dominating him? What is this? Is this domination? I don't like it.
Is over.
Also, fuck that bitch sitting in the back with her fucking furrowed brow and her looking ass face. Fuck you. And your lipstick's stupid. Look at how fucking mad she is. I know, bro. Look at her face. She's fucking fuming, bro. She's fucking fuming, dog. She's so pissed. She fucking hates Sargeras. You know why? Because he's the only one that got close to fucking her plan up. She fucking hates him. It's funny how they always show Aman'Thul and Aenar on the same frame. It is, isn't it? And in the fight, Aman'Thul says, "Time answers to me, Unmaker, the one force that can bind your relentless fury. Time answers to me." If Aman'Thul is like a manifestation of time, you know, theoretically, you know, this can't be proved, but Aenar could be speaking through him. Time answers to me, the one force that can bind the relentless fury of the Unmaker. I think Aenar absolutely has control of him. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think that they absolutely are like. I don't think he can. I think basically, in Chronicle, one thing that I think Chronicle tells you that's true from the perspective of the Titans is that they swore an oath to protect life whenever possible. And what are you guys seeing about oaths? Oath binder and these oath stones. You guys know that this shit is like a theme for the Titans. So if the Titans swore an oath to protect life whenever possible, that's not good. Because if A&R is life, then they might have to do what she says. Andrew, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub.
Brother.
Even Freya's bound by her oaths. So where do the first ones come in? We just hope that those get forgotten about. I kind of want the first ones to be, and there's no evidence of this, I don't think, but I kind of want the first ones to be the who existed before the Eternals in the Shadowlands, the first ones in the Shadowlands, because I think that the others, the Eternals came and basically like took over and changed the Shadowlands to be something different. But the way that Odin writes about it in the Edicts of the Prime Designate in the book from inside the game, I'm not so sure, because he says, like, don't tell mortals, they don't need to know anything about the first ones. So the keepers know about the first ones. So I'm like, what is that? Probably Azeroth and Argus, if I had to guess. If I had to guess who the first beings in the universe were, I'd probably guess Azeroth and Argus, creation and destruction. Just a guess. The first ones and hopefully the last ones. Remember that one quote? I think it's from Xalatath, or it might be from Il'gynoth. It says something along the lines of, or maybe it's a whisper from, no, I don't remember where it's from. I think it's a whisper from like a graveyard. It says, "She is not the last, but the first. Drown her and you will see. She's not the last, but the first." I always thought maybe that could be talking about Azeroth. And I mean, it is called the Last Titan. That is what they're calling I mean, that's kind of, I mean. Did Draenor have a Titan inside of it as well or not? Not as far as we know. Random question, what are your thoughts on Velen? I think Velen is, I think Velen is a problem. I think Velen is a fucking problem.
The damage is too
That's what I think.
great. They're about to...
One thing I do know is that the phrase, "it is time," it has been used multiple times, actually. I believe that phrase was used by A&R, Kalia Menethil. I want to say Zira said that, but that could be wrong. And then Velen says it to Anduin in the comic. I don't like it that I know it sounds paranoid probably, but that phrase appears very, very, very infrequently, like extremely infrequently, as a phrase in and of itself. I just think that I think that there's something to that, but I can't prove it. So let's hear this. Hold on. Let's see this again.
It is done. We stopped her.
Even Thrall was talking about time in the new trailer. Yeah, he said time itself heals nothing. And so when I tell you guys that I think Holy Light and Void are basically time split apart, and then you think in, like, if you were to look at, like, how do I put this? I think Holy basically reverses the effects of damage. It's not healing you. It's going back in time. And I think that what Evokers have is very, 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 very similar in their ability to, like, literally rewind damage. I do think that Holy it's not actually healing anything. It's just rewinding time. And if that's the case, then that may also imply that given enough time after the fact, the wound may come back. Think about that. How fucked up would that be? Yep. Wounds come back, if that's the case. Potentially. And that could be a big theme. That could be a big theme. Look at these guys' eyes, by the way. This looks like a meme almost. This almost looks like a fake image. Because these guys' eyes are so big. This looks like a meme. Anyway.
No.
Or just leave a really bad scar. Yeah. Remember when Zira said the light will heal your scars? And Illidan gave that really cool line, "I am my scars!"
The damage is too great.
Oh, it's ice. Oh. Oh, right, because Razageth's dead.
We stopped.
Right there on the floor. So this is that other one.
No. The damage is too great. They're about to... Sister.
Also, by the way, I don't really like this that much. Well, not that it's bad storytelling, but because this chick betrayed all of her other homies and then joined the Aspects. That's kind of what it's looking like, right? Virnoth. And I don't like that because well, she betrayed her homies and because she's made of ice. I don't really like that. It kind of scares me. And if you played Final Fantasy XIV, you might know why. Shiva from Eden is why I don't like this, because ice is very similar to light in its ability to provide stasis. And it just thematically is like, oh great, now we get another preserver on our team. We get another, like, this is not good. I don't like this, but she seems cool. I mean, she looks cool. She's very sus, you think? She didn't really betray them. It was more like they abandoned her. Does she make it seem that way?
What have they done to you?
Dude, holy fuck, these fucking things. Wait, is the okay, so this is the raid Vault of the Incarnates, where Razageth looses Firak, Viranoth, and what's the other one? Iridikron? So that's what's happening here, right? This is in the vault of the what the fuck that I just called it? I just said it. But yeah, okay. Vault of the Incarnates. Thank you.
Sister, what have they done to you?
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to see this in slow-mo. There's those Titan runes, all glowy and stuff. So this is Firak.
Her death demands vengeance. All who betrayed dragonkind to the Titans will face our wrath.
He kind of sounds and looks like Deathwing. He's got a big hole in his chest and stuff. He looks just like Deathwing, to be honest with you. It's pretty cool. And this is the Earth one, so that makes sense, I guess. He's got like yellow lightning. That's cool.
Khadgar, we cannot win this fight.
It's just so weird for me to not think about Deathwing as like fire. I don't know, it's weird. I have to remember that he was the Earth Warder, but because he's magma, I just think of him as like fire, which is not the same thing, but I don't know.
We have to get out of here!
My friends, we sensed a great upheaval beneath the earth and feared the worst.
We barely survived. Razageth is dead.
We cannot win this fight right after they won the fight against their sister. Always makes me laugh. They didn't even try. So they're conscious of everything going on around them while inside it? Yeah. That's part of what's so fucked up about these prisons is that it doesn't imply unconsciousness or unawareness. Like, you're aware the whole time. That's what's so fucked up about it. It's like, think about how, like, this is no different than when Illidan got locked up in darkness for 10,000 fucking years. It's the same thing. Like, Illidan couldn't move, but he was aware of everything around him the whole time. It's really fucked up.
Kind to the Titans will face our wrath.
Khadgar, we cannot win this.
Why was Razageth kept separate? That's a great question. Does anyone know the answer to that? Order by means of control and control by any means necessary. Yeah. Neltharion banished her to some void portal. What?
This fight. We have to get out of here.
She was captured first, so she was she was also the youngest. Isn't that what they said? Razageth was the youngest of them, so that would kind of make sense that she was imprisoned first and was. That's in the Drakthir backstory video. Okay. She was the first to reject the Titan's gift. Gross.
We sensed a great upheaval beneath the earth and feared.
I think there might be a book containing some critical lore information we're missing. I read the like summary thing of that book though on stream the other day. That might get on YouTube eventually, probably.
The worst.
We barely survived.
Imagine rejecting the Titans.
Dead.
Imagine rejecting the fucking demons. When you think about it, it's not that different. I mean, I guess it is, but like the Legion was like, hey, join us, and if you don't, we're gonna kill you. And the Titans are like, hey, join us, and if you don't, we're just gonna force you to. Like, that's the difference. Like, the demons couldn't force you to join the Legion. The Titans will force you to join them. That's what's fucked up. At least the demons gave you a choice, and if you didn't want to cooperate with them, they gave you the opportunity to fight them. And bear in mind that there were worlds that the Legion attacked that, like, they had a good fight. Like, that it wasn't like they didn't steamroll it, you know. So I think that is to say that, like, you know, like there certainly were worlds that resisted the Legion. In fact, there's one, I can't remember the world, but I believe they say that they fought as ravenous beasts would, or some shit like that, which is an interesting way to describe that. I don't like Alexstrasza given the context of the books and Dragonflight. She's getting Sylvanas. What do you mean she's getting Sylvanas? I don't understand that. So Alexstrasza is not exactly... How do I say this? She's never really been a great one to follow. Yeah, that was the Eldrachi. That's correct. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Warglaves of the Eldrachi. Right.
But...
the Eldrachi were a race that Sargeras himself had to appear in person to wipe out. Or at least his avatar or something like that. But yeah, I do recall that. It's the player character who had the Murloc transmog on his back. What are demons anyway? Living creatures from the Twisting Nether. Basically. But what's interesting is that the Draenei, the Eridar, actually, like, are from the Twisting Nether. So it's actually hilarious as fuck. If you want to look at it this way, Eridar are ordered demons. Let that sink in for a second. Just think on that. And the Eridar hardly even changed in physical appearance at all when they took in the Fel, for the record. Like, they barely changed at all. Elaborate? I mean, every living thing that's from a planet in the Nether is typically considered a demon. So the fact that Argus existed in the Twisting Nether and they're blue demons, they literally look like demons, except they're blue, so we don't associate them with demons. Like, they're in the Twisting Nether. They're basically demons. I know it's that simple. It's that simple. And Sarg chills in the Twisting Nether. No, that's where all the demons come from, allegedly. All demons come from the Twisting Nether. So, I mean, the Draenei are, like, hands down the most orderly race in, like, the entire game. I don't even think that's even, like, fucking questionable. Like, their civilization literally found unanimous peace. Like, how in the fuck? Like, that's kind of wild. Until Sargeras came, of course, and fucked all that up. But yeah, like, the Draenei are, they're, like, pretty important. Yeah, the Naru got to the Eridar already. Yeah, well, yeah.
Have been freed.
Jesus.
Nasdormu?
What is it?
The time ways. They are chaotic, but still obscured. A dark future looms on the horizon.
We haven't long to prepare for their onslaught.
Razagath's reckless haste cost her life, and they will not make that mistake again. They will regain their strength and choose their next moment carefully.
Then we must take the fight to them. Strike before they are recovered.
That will be difficult.
Zira says she was one of the first Naru to be forged during the Great Ordering of the Cosmos. Sounds like Titans made her first. So I think that it's still, I think that the Naru okay, let me clarify. I think that the Eridar likely, and they operate in a triumvirate, by the way, which I think is curious because there are 3 pinnacle members of the Titan Pantheon as well. So in their triumvirate, obviously, you had Velen, Kil'jaeden, and Archimonde, and then the triumvirate for the Titans would be, obviously, Aenar, Sargeras, and Aman'Thul. But I think that one of the only reasons that they're as orderly as they are, and that they've, like, in Chronicle, it talks about how the Titans liked going around into the cosmos and awakening, helping guide mortal civilizations to greatness. And I kind of just think in that, like, the Draenei are like the pinnacle example of that. Like, this is a race, and I mean, I don't know, like maybe the Titans had ordered the planet or interacted with it at some point, which I don't know is very sus considering the fact that, you know, Argus has memories of him flinging out his, you know, energy into the cosmos, finding a sun, falling asleep, and then a world building itself around him. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's like who builds worlds and stuff. Like I wonder where that came from. And if what I'm saying about the Titans building a prison around Azeroth is true, then why not Argus? Like I understand that Argus was pumped full of death energy by the Dreadlords and all that stuff so that he would go to the Shadowlands, and I get all that stuff, but like Argus still says, I mean, Argus still has memories that surpass the existence of the universe. I mean, period. Piece of Tu'ure Naru fell onto Argus, and it was reforged into Velen's staff. Should be first Naru Erdar interaction. That sounds correct. Razageth, you think the Titans brought order to this world? No, they shackled it. What they could not control, they imprisoned, just like the aspects did to us. Wow. I mean, if that doesn't say it, I don't know what does. I mean, come on. I mean, there it is, you know? Vipilar, I don't know, man. It feels like it had been so long since I had seen them look that way, you know? Damn, they really just said it out loud. Yeah, but she's the bad guy who's definitely wrong. Yeah, just like the old gods are bad guys who are deceiving us every time they talk to us, even though the more time that passes, the more it becomes clear that the old gods are speaking pretty plainly. And that we are overly complicating what they're saying.
Chrome's mastery.
Are you trying to say that Sargeras did nothing wrong? Absolutely not. That would be like trying to say that... nah, I can't make that comparison. Sargeras and Emmett are just not the same people. It's similar, but it's just... It's like trying to say Emmett's a good guy, you know? He still did a lot of really bad stuff, so it's hard to say. I think that in this case, it's a question of do the ends justify the means? If it means... Look, let me put it this way. If we are stuck in a perpetual loop of, like, suffering at potentially, like, the end of the universe, similar to, like, Outer Wilds, like, it's probably better that cycle is broken. Like, that's the only way that I can put it. That, like, that is a tragic, repetitive, you know, infinite loop of suffering. Like, it's kind of what I think is happening to an extent. Like, I think... You know, I think Azeroth needs to wake up because I kind of think that we are kind of repeating cycles that are not really natural, that are kind of just artificially extending the life of the universe, so to speak, when, you know, and maybe this is in the nature, if this really is Aenar, maybe it's in her nature as a result of her just trying to live, like to stay alive. Like, I can't necessarily fault living beings for wanting to stay alive, but when it comes at the cost and suffering of every living being just to keep them alive, it's not worth it. Like what Alexstrasza did. It's just not worth it. Like, I couldn't bring myself to finish it. It's like, yeah, so you just let them suffer? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, how is that better? It doesn't make sense to me. Eternal damnation is somehow better than ending it? No, dude, that's no. Not in a universe where there's supposed to be cycles, no. See, now we can look at that in real life and be a little more scared because we don't know. But we've been to the Shadowlands in World of Warcraft. Like, we know there's afterlives. We know that there's more. So for us to, I don't know, this whole concept that, like, death, you know, if the world ends up getting, like, scorched, that it's just all over is obviously not true. Like, we already know it's not true. So I think it's inevitable at this point. She's going to wake up. She's going to escape. She's going to get out. I mean, and I think that this, you know, this first, you know, logo right here is alluding to that. Like, you see it cracking, you see it breaking open, you know. The true enemies of everyone on Azeroth, I swear, is the freaking Titans. Good lord, when they tried to do good, they did more harm. Like, at least the old gods were trying to unite people in a way. Motherfucking Titans presented more fuck-ups than Bobby Kotick. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe the Titans, maybe A&R is the insert of Bobby Kotick. And that, I mean, just wants to keep us in a perpetual state of suffering for his own personal gain and selfishness. And so basically Bobby Kotick kept us in the maze, so to speak. And that's what A&R is. Time is money, friend. Do you think Metz really planned this the entire time? Yeah, I do. If you want to know the truth, yeah, I do. I have full faith in the idea that Metzen knew how this story ended for a long time. He's the one that wrote it. He wrote Sargeras. He wrote the Titans. He wrote the Old Gods. He wrote all this. You know that, right? Like, this guy's he's the one that came up with the dragon aspects. Like, all of this stuff is like his baby, his brainchild. And he's worked with other people, Richard Knack, Christy Golden, Madeline Rue, amongst others, to expand upon that universe, sure, in the past. But I think that Chris has known where this is going for a long time. It's why Chris is able to get on stage and say, Titan conspiracy. Like, come home. Like, there's just, I don't know. That's what I choose to believe anyway. He's the one that wrote it. And I mean, I would, you know what, dude? Like, what I would really love, and this is never going to happen, but what I would really love, dude, is if I could interview Chris Metzen. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude. I'm going to start making moves, chat. Like, I don't know what I have to do to make that happen, but Pyro of old is not the same Pyro you have now. Like, old me would have never even thought to even pursue that at all. I don't give a fuck. If I could do that, I mean, that would be, I mean, there's no one that I would rather interview, hands down. Who cares where Denuzer is? I feel bad for Denuzer because, look, dude, at the end of the day, he's a freaking human, okay? He's a guy who had fucking ideas that, in a sense, I mean, they're pretty cool on paper, okay? And I've given this guy more shit than anyone else, trust me. Trust me. Steve Denuzer is the lead narrative designer of World of Warcraft. He still is the lead narrative designer of World of Warcraft, okay? But when you lose Chris and you lose fucking Mike and then fuckface Alex gets exposed and like all of this happens, I cannot imagine being in Steve Denuzer's shoes. I don't think that excuses some of the things that were written as far as like the Lich King and stuff, but I cannot imagine like having to pick up the pieces of the fallout that was like the Blizzard, you know, scandal. And that, again, that doesn't mean that like, oh, you were part of this scandal thing and your work, you weren't part of it. Be like, you were subject to like, you were one of the people who, everyone that was, you know, everyone suffered because of it, some more than others, but it affects everything, I think. And so, I don't know. I think now that some time has passed, I think that I would reconsider my words about Steve Denuzer and not be so harsh on him considering what's happened. Like, I'm not happy with Shadowlands, but I also don't know what I expected after what happened. I don't know what I expected. So